Have the tables turned in the election process? Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, August 1st, 2024. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your Daily Dispatch. First up, President Trump came out with the truth yesterday, and he was talking about home prices. And he said that home prices went up 39%. The average median home price was $307,300 in January of 2021. And today, they're $426,900, a 39% increase. I think he's highlighting that for a reason. We've talked a lot about the Boeing airplanes and all the problems that they've had. Well, I've always said that I think there's some ulterior motive going on here. I don't know exactly what it is. But yesterday, Boeing named a new CEO after it reported a core operating loss of $1.4 billion in just the second quarter, more than triple the loss from a year ago. Is that stock being primed for something? Well, it sure looks like it. Senator Rick Scott, a Republican from Florida, is calling on the Biden administration to recognize Edmundo Gonzalez as the legitimate president-elect of Venezuela. Now, we all know what's going on there. We know all the hoopla that's taking place, the fight between Elon and the supposed President Maduro now. Well, there's more light being shed there. Yesterday, the U.S. raised its Lebanon travel advisory from a level 3, which means reconsider travel, to level 4, to do not travel. Is it going to pop off even more between Israel and Iran? Well, it sure looks that way. But again, it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis published an official strategic Bitcoin reserve legislation. We all know that Bitcoin is, in my opinion, a good place to go, a store of value. Oh, and if you'd like to learn how to hold or buy Bitcoin, go to samshalhoub.com and you can book an appointment directly with me. But it is getting more and more traction around the world. There was a article that came out talking about boar's head deli meat. And, I glanced over it and I wasn't really all that impressed with it or concerned about it until yesterday when I found out that they had a recall, but the recall was 207,000 pounds of meat with a value of $28 billion. I didn't realize they were that big, but that's a huge recall for a deli meat company, don't you think? I'm wondering what's going on there. I'd love to hear your opinions on it as well. Kari Lake. I talked about the election process earlier in the show. Well, Kari Lake has won the Republican primary for the U.S. Senate in Arizona. Also, former Arizona Attorney General candidate Abe Hamadeh has won the Republican nomination for the House seat representing the state's 8th congressional district. This is just my opinion, but I don't think either one of these would have happened unless there was a whole lot more going on behind the scenes for election integrity. And I think these two specific people are evidence of that. And then lastly today, here in California, the Department of Motor Vehicles has digitized 42 million car titles using blockchain technology in a bid to detect fraud and smoothen the title transfer process. Now, on its face, that's interesting, but as you know, Bitcoin is part of a blockchain technology as well. It's a very secure system, and they're doing this now with the DMV, and I find it interesting that both Kari Lake and Abe Hamadeh win yesterday, and now they're making an announcement about blockchain technology being used for the DMV. Well, let's not forget the United States Postal Service owns the blockchain technology for voting. And it's a very secure method. Are we going to see that in November if we have an election? Well, I don't know. Just these stories seem to go together to me. Let me know what you think. I'd love to have your opinions on it. So that's all we have for today. If you'd like to support this channel, go to samshalhoub.com. There's multiple ways to do it. Or go to mypillow.com and enter in the discount code SAM. And in the meantime, I hope that you have a great day, and we'll talk again soon.